Hello everyone and welcome to Tech Tip Video. In this video we're going to show you how to use Audacity to reduce the noise and normalize an audio file. First, what I recommend is after you record an audio file in the very beginning, what you want to do is have some ambient noise. Just don't make any noise. Try to get a good capture of a sample of what the background noise sounds like. If the background noise is too loud, you might have some problems here and get a robotic effect. So you want to make sure that your audio is actually quite a bit more than the audio of the noise. Another thing I recommend is to clap a couple times as part of cueing in case you need to sync audio and video later on. First, in order to reduce the noise, what you want to do is select a part of the audio. Here you can right click and then just kind of select a portion of the audio that is representative of just the background noise. If you select something right here and it's got all of the talking, it's not going to work for you well. So you want to get a good sample of just the background noise. So you click on that, you go up to Effect, and what you want to do is go to Noise Reduction. What we're doing here is we're getting the noise profile. So what you want to do is click on Noise Profile, and that is going to get a sample of the background noise. Now what you want to do next is you can press Control A to select all of the audio, or you can also just click on this at the end and you can select it, or you can just select a portion of the audio that you want to do the noise reduction on. The next step, what you can do is do Repeat Noise Reduction, Control R, or just in Noise Reduction, what you want to do is click OK. Now there are these values here, noise reduction dB, the sensitivity, and the frequency, and these settings can all determine on how well it does the noise reduction. Lower values tend to not reduce noise much, higher values tend to reduce too much, and it might get to a point where it sounds robotic. So depending on your environment and the frequency of the voices that are used, you may want to mess with these numbers and find out exactly what works best for you. So you'll want to click on Reduce there and then click OK, and then see how all of the audio in these silent portions just turn into a thin line. So if you were to listen to those, basically you're not going to hear anything, and you will hear the claps. So now we know that that sounds great. It's reduced the noise. The signal to noise was enough to where probably not going to have a robotic sound in the output. So what you would want to do next is normalize this audio. Sometimes you've got these peaks and valleys in the audio, and some of these peaks, if people are listening, it may hurt their ears or something when they're listening. So what you want to do is normalize so that there's basically a peak that any part of the audio signal will hit. So this is basically clipping the audio. So you'll go up to Effect, click on Normalize, and then from Normalize you can click on how much you want to reduce. If this is like -10, then it's going to become very quiet. If it's just 0, that's kind of reasonable. I found that -2 is a good value. I've selected these so that it will reduce the DC offset and does a better job normalizing the audio. Click OK, and when you click OK, you'll see parts of the waveform actually go down and level out at a certain point. So we'll click on OK and see how these all went down and they leveled out. So the max output is going to be the -2 dB. So you've normalized your audio and you're not hurting people's ears when they're trying to listen to whatever it is you're saying. Okay, that's noise reduction and normalizing audio using Audacity. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment below. And if there's anything else that you need technical help, feel free to ask.